don't love it. They 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 don't love it. I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do.
It's week 18 of the NFL, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First down, Howell to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Deron Payne, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. And Howell will throw it. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The Lions had 5 and 11 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A quick throw there out to Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Howell now to throw it. And he's got it. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now Howell. And it's caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Howell. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Not bad for a 4th-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time.
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Oh, boy, we got a stoppage here because Kirk Cousins is shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season.
Here we go.
Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury. And having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. An injury going to pause the game here, and it looks like it's Terry McLaurin who's in some discomfort. Not sure what happened. Hopefully this is nothing major. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, here we sit, week 17, just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
Here's Howell. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 73 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Garoppolo. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Now Garoppolo. He's got Brown on the out route complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 47-yard line. 2.
Garoppolo again. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep 3rd position and makes the interception.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Howell. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. Howell. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space, and he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guy's trying to cover him. They haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing. Because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. Hand off now to Gibbs. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Detroit. 48 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing here, Howell. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown! Sam Laporta from 6 yards away. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Commanders 10. Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Garoppolo's throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw complete to Dotson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Garoppolo on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Garoppolo's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And down inside the 15 he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. One last shot before the break. Howell. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime. Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Cousins on first down. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. To throw is Cousins. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces third and long.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a third and long. Looking to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Faking the handoff, Howell. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. On the give, here's Gibbs. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it's Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Another run for Gibbs here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now Howell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Gibbs. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Howell now to throw it. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. And a Washington offense heading out. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Malik Harrison coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Cousins to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. It's complete to Robinson. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. So tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. They go play action. Cousins. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And a dump off here to Robinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cousins. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now this likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Cousins. And he'll just get rid of it. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
From near the goal line, here's Howell. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20, Jamison Williams trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Second down, Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one looks like he'll throw here. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, it's Howell. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Washington ready to try again on offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt.